After a chilling betrayal in a dense forest, a husband heartlessly abandoned his wife to an uncertain fate. Lost and defenseless, she faced the wilderness alone. Yet, when all hope seemed lost, an unexpected savior emerged. A mysterious wolf, defying nature's norms, took an unthinkable action that would forever alter the course of this harrowing tale. Unbreakable connection between a woman and a wolf. Once upon a time in the foothills of the Caucasus Mountains in Russia, Angela and her twin brother Andrei started on a journey as passionate conservationists specializing in the study of wolves. Fascinated by these apex predators since childhood, Angela's infectious enthusiasm led Andrei to join her in pursuing their shared dream. Despite being well off due to their father's wealth after the collapse of the Soviet Union, the twins chose a life dedicated to their passion over glitzy luxury. However, Angela's idyllic life took a dark turn when she fell in love with Mikhail, a man with ties to Russian organized crime. Ignoring Andrei's warnings, Angela stood by Mikhail as his criminal activities unfolded. The situation escalated when Mikhail became the target of law enforcement and Interpol issued a warrant for his arrest on charges of human trafficking and money laundering. Faced with mortal danger and coercion, Angela cooperated with the authorities in exchange for a new identity. Mikhail was sentenced to 20 years in prison, and Angela, now free from his clutches, reunited with Andrei. With their inheritance, they purchased a vast wilderness in the Caucasus Mountains to establish a wolf sanctuary and conservation area. Life seemed perfect until poachers threatened the peace they had built. Late one night, the twins heard gunshots, signaling trouble. Investigating the sanctuary the next morning, they discovered a trail of tragedy, dead wolves, and evidence of ruthless poaching. Among the casualties was a young she-wolf trapped and injured, and her cub hiding nearby. In a twist of fate, the twins decided to rescue the cub, marking the beginning of an extraordinary connection. The cub, raised in their sanctuary, grew into an adult wolf and became an integral part of their lives. Angela and Andrei observed the natural behaviors of the wolf without attempting to domesticate it, gaining profound insights into wolf behavior. 2 years later, the wolf, having consumed its wild instincts, vanished into the wilderness. Unbeknownst to Angela and Andrei, their peaceful existence faced a sudden upheaval when news arrived that Mikhail had escaped from prison. Fear and uncertainty gripped the twins as they realized their newfound tranquility was shattered. In response, Andrei heightened security measures around their cabin, creating an early warning system and fortifying their defenses. The twins lived in constant vigilance, fearing Mikhail's potential revenge. However, as months passed without any sign of Mikhail, they started to relax, believing he was focused on self-preservation. Andrei, eager to check for wolf traps, embarked on a 3-day expedition. Expecting regular check-ins, Angela grew increasingly anxious as the hours passed without any word from him. The dread intensified when she discovered a blood trail leading into the forest, ultimately finding Andrei's lifeless body. Before she could comprehend the tragedy, Angela was ambushed, overpowered, and tied to a tree by none other than Mikhail. In a cruel twist of fate, her past had caught up with her. However, a surprising savior emerged, the wolf they had raised 2 years ago. Silent and lethal, the wolf attacked Mikhail, saving Angela from certain doom. As Mikhail met his demise, Angela realized the wolf's identity, the same cub they had rescued. The wild instincts it had reacquired during its time in the sanctuary had now come to her rescue. In a twist of fate, the wolf, once a protector, had returned to save Angela's life. Freed from her restraints, Angela initiated a journey out of the reserve to seek help. The bond between a woman and a wild wolf had not only saved her from impending danger, but had also woven an extraordinary tale of survival, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of the wild.